I don't want to be that person who contradicts everyone just to poo-poo on their fun, but I have what I like to think is a healthy skepticism. So, when I saw a bunch of watercolor YouTubers giving rave reviews to QoR paints, my reaction was, oh, really? What's up with this bull? If I knew more about psychology, we could have some fun while picking apart paradoxical opposing behaviors. But I don't. Admittedly, I didn't know anything about the QoR brand and had zero experience with their products. But that didn't stop me from applying some selective poo-pooery, at least inside my own head. So I won't pull the keep watching until the end to find out what I really think, because there are people out there who comment without watching all the way through, and I don't want to see poo-poo on you in my comments. So here it is. I love this set. But let's go back to my skeptic stage for a moment, because when producer Mike revealed he'd ordered one of the QoR watercolor sets, I was all ready to castigate him for falling for the hype, until his words clicked. Wait, did he say earth colors? I'd no idea they had an earth tone set, so I went on a YouTube binge to see what they looked like. Perhaps now would be a good time to touch on the psychology behind color preference. But I'm not a doctor, so all I'll say is I'm okay with being drawn to warmth, reassurance, and comfort. I probably sound like a broken record when I keep referring you to Autocano, but this time I'm recommending Becky Tregear. She pretty much covered it all when it comes to this Earth Color set, and I agree with everything she said. So, instead of subjecting you to a rehash, just go and watch her video. The link is in the description. But if you want to see some awesome and porny paint goodness, then continue watching here, because I've got 100% regular speed pouring, stirring, and swatching action, up close and personal. In the past, a cuticle pusher worked fine, but I decided to give this slightly slimmer dab tool a try. You may be wondering, is stirring really necessary? And I understand. I was a scoffer too. Really? Stirring the paint? That's ludicrous. So when I got my first set of tubes, I skipped that step and ended up with lumpy, bumpy, clumpy pores in my paint pans. Which is not the end of the world, of course, but I find that working my brushes over that sort of surface lessens my enjoyment. Sort of like the difference between plastic and porcelain mixing palettes. I mean, you can get the job done either way, sure, but the experiences can be like night and day. So, yeah, these days I mix on porcelain and stir my paints. While most of these had a somewhat liquidy consistency, transparent brown oxide was thicker, and in the end, I didn't get its surface as smooth as the others. But that's okay, TBO. No demerits for that. By the way, if I seem more chatty than usual, it may be because I'm still trying to get over a highly disturbing dream from a week ago, in which I holed up with a group of shady strangers in a shopping mall after closing time to avoid the deceased undead. But that wasn't the creepy part. No. It was the squeaky pram in the empty parking lot that held a three-headed baby. That's right. I am not above using this channel to work through my issues. Fabriano Studio paper has grown on me, and I used it for this session. I laid down some lines just to see how transparent the paints are. Later on, I ended up adding a second paint layer at the top of each swatch, just to make sure I had good color representation. I said it before, but I love this set. I didn't have a real ochre type of color, and this Naples yellow is a good one, I think. This transparent brown oxide reminds me of quinacridone burnt orange from Daniel Smith. I can't be sure without comparing them side by side, but I think this core color is a bit brighter than the other. I didn't have anything like a Venetian red, so this is really nice. From the mass tone at the top to the pale wash on the bottom, it's just lovely. The other sap green I have is from M. Graham, and it's been one of my most used colors. I believe this one is slightly more yellow. I'm sorry for not having this on footage, but I'm looking at a quick side-by-side comparison of the two, and QoR's sap green looks to be more olive-like than M. Graham's. I really like both, but if I had to choose one, it would be QoR's. Finally, I have an indigo. Yes! Just look at how beautiful this one is. And this is exactly what I was hoping for in a raw umber. I need to overhaul my main palette because I'm pretty sure I want all of these new colors in it. Look, nobody likes being wrong, but I was when I jadedly assumed that QoR's popularity was simply the result of some sneaky marketing ploy. No, I haven't tried all of their colors, but just going by this set, I'm going to say it's not hype. These QoR paints are the real deal. That said, the pricing of their individual tubes seems overly high, especially since their regular tube size is 11 milliliters rather than the more common 15. So if you want to try them out, I recommend going for one of their sets of 5 ml tubes, like this one. They are a better value that way. So yeah, I can be suspicious of trends, and for good reasons. Just like I can be suspicious about weird noises at night. I may be told it's just the ice maker, but dude, that is not the ice maker. Even though, yeah, it sometimes is the ice maker. I'm happy to share this little color/psych session. Until next time, remember, chances are it's an innocent kitchen appliance and not a mutated three-headed baby trying to get you in the dark. Sweet dreams, my friends.
Like your pants and stuff. And,
Anyway, that's cool.
yeah, nice.
I think it's cool packaging.
Yeah,
I think it's very nice, very attractive. You said it was.
It just
dated.
reminded me of the 90s, the dotty thing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. Well.
When I was in printing, that was really popular to do that pattern because, you know, you blow up a half tone really big. That's what it looks like. You know, it's just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, it's
I
a
don't
nice
even know these terms. Yeah, put that back on. Da-da-da.
And then your next footage, you have to do your pouring.
I don't need to do that now.
No.
Okay. All right.
You weren't really ready for it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you were ready, but you weren't ready. You probably want to handle it a little bit more and look at the little brochure a little more.
Make me sound like an idiot. Come on.
Maybe I want to look at the brochure a little more.
Yeah. Okay, so I will stop then.